What up? Yo, what up, BK? What the fuck, bro? Another B? Is that the same dude? Holy shit. You're back testing? Dude, it's a great time to do it. People don't realize it, but I find the morning just. These are all scans that. Oh, here we go. This is it, I think. Yeah, this is it. I start with 1 billion to 3 billion. To see what we're working with. Bro, I don't want any fucking sidekick. What are you back testing? What do you? If you're back, oh, you're doing business right now. I was wondering what you were back testing. Dude, this thing keeps growing. What does this company do? BRZ. I've seen this one a bunch of times. Just getting my list together. Braze executives unload massive stock holdings. Awesome. It's a cloud-based software company. I'm not back. I look at stocks for the week. I'm looking at companies that are growing. I'm looking at companies that are growing revenues, and the stock is going down. And I try to find like obviously it's not one's going to give, so eventually it will catch up to the revenue growth. Yeah, I'm stock hunting right now. This is where I like to start, I would say. I find some real hidden gems. This is how I grab stocks, dude, months before the public jumps onto it. Like I got him super low. I got a lot of companies super low. Lemonade. Some companies I still trade today, but just super freaking low. I like the visuals on this where you can kind of see, the company growing quarter over quarter, and you can see the share price on a weekly basis. And then you kind of see what's going on. I don't want something like this. Like, we're already up, missed out already. I'm looking for that sub 10 billion market cap company that's just growing. The fuck is Olo? Also, I'm into I have a little money on it. You don't want to buy them. You want to sell puts is what you want to do. Otherwise, you can end up with zero. When you're ready, we'll get on voice and I can really show you. What is Olo? Yeah, no, we'll go on voice and I'll show you what I do. Business to business software. Oh, this is like toast. Bolo is like toast. Is Dude, these toast-like companies make fucking no money though. Yeah, you're running around. Dude, I'm about to leave for vacation, and I'm just doing a quick. Dude, this was a massive COVID company. I'm keeping my eye on this one. This was actually a COVID company, and I think it's makeup. And you can see that they're starting to grow again, and they probably popped because their revenue growth started up again, and they've given it up. I actually like this one. I'm gonna put this in the Discord. We got that stock and options area that I put all my stuff in. It's like my own. You work on the weekends? Dude, that's interesting. This was another big COVID company. I think this is a pet insurance company. Yeah, I see 3 people watching. Say what's up. Yeah, that is pet insurance. Dude, they just keep growing. It's just not that freaking exciting, to be honest. Like, pet insurance company's not just going to trade at a crazy multiple, I don't think. Paying someone? I have clients that have a lot of people have pet insurance, but it's just like, it's not something that's going to trade at like a crazy multiple. Like, it's not going to go on a crazy run where like Palantir is. Like, Palantir doesn't have a lot of revenue, but it's trading at a crazy multiple. Like, that type of company is what I'm looking for. Like, I know SEM Rush, it's a software company, but this company is not going to just start trading at a crazy multiple. Paying your CPA. Been there, man. This is one of the more interesting ones me and Josh have been looking at. They just keep growing. The other problem you get, anyone watching, the other problem you get is some of these companies have high employee stock-based compensation because they're newer, so they've given out a lot of stock to their employees, and now their employees are starting to unload it. So that's something you got to watch out for. Like, this is like a sweet spot. The 3 billion. Boom, boom. This is TrendSpider. I pay for this, BCAT. But if you ever want me to look something up, let me know. It does so many things. I have a couple different scans that I have. I have this scan. I have Mark Minervini's scan on here, which is, this scan's pretty good. I'll show you. Actually, let me just finish this 3 to 8 so I don't have to go back through this shit. I do this every week. Every weekend, this is what I do. It's funny, people just see you hit the button and make money, and they don't realize all the shit that goes on behind it. This one's interesting. And then I'll do research outside of this, but this is where I get my base. Dude, I love S. I'm starting to really like S. They're in cybersecurity. Revenue is growing. Great. Like, this can easily trade super high. That's what I'm saying. Like, something like that could trade super high. Like in the, did I say internet security? Just like cybersecurity, internet security. Sounds good. I'll probably just be hanging out. Holy shit. That took off. Let me see the Minervini scan. Oh, yeah, no problem. This scan basically finds stocks that have gone up, that are trending up, that are now basing for another leg up. You know, the idea is you're going to get it. See, I'm on the daily chart. You know, like something like this, right? Came up, we're basing, and now you're looking for another leg up. Oh. And this. Good morning, anybody that's in the chat. Good morning, good morning. Uber. Damn, eBay freaking took off. Is eBay coming back? Yo, what up, Tack? What up, what up? I do this every morning on basically Saturday, and I figured I'd just go live with it. I don't know if you trade stocks, options, but this is what I do every weekend in the morning. I review for an hour or two, just some stuff. I'm doing good. I'm about to go away on vacation. Today's gonna be a short review. I'm putting it in the Discord. I don't know if you're there, but in the Discord, there's a stock and options area. And whatever I find here, I put the symbols in stock and options, and then I'll look at it at another time because I don't have time today. So I'll have to review my findings. If there's anything new I want to take a look at, I just run my scans. Just running my scans. If you got questions, feel free to throw it out there about anything. This is just my normal shit that I do. Gotta find the next thing, man. I'm gonna swap back to my other three. I'm just swapping back. Oh yeah, I did this. I'm just looking for anything that I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Whatever, a lot of stuff is high now, to be honest with you. That's the problem I'm getting into. I like this. OKTA. They just had earnings. I may have to dig into that one a little bit more. But yeah. See, I usually don't go after more than 20 billion because you start getting, the companies are too large. And most people know about them at that point. You're talking about eBay's, So I usually I usually don't go sub 1 billion, but let's see what happens. Somebody just at me in the, I just got a direct message. I got a friend request. Dude, I get all these fucking random friend requests. I don't know who any of these people are. No idea. Are you looking at charts though? Tack? Is that what you're doing this morning? Just hanging, reading, looking at knowledge? This thing is growing. See, look at that freaking revenue growth. All of a sudden it plateaued. Something happened and now they've taken off. What is Pro Stock? What do they do? Pros Holding is a company that provides price optimization, sales effectiveness, and revenue management SaaS software, as well as software for travel management for the airlines. Ah, dude, you're in Sweden? Bro, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. I've never been to Sweden. I've seen pictures. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Dude, I'm gonna fucking buy this company. No, dude, I don't trust anyone in the government either way, bro. Either side, I don't trust anybody. I don't know how people can be making 200K a year and their net worth be 280 million. Math doesn't math, bro. Math doesn't math. Too much, too much stuff, man. All crooks. That's why when people are like, oh, I'm this side or that side, man, I'm like, yo, if you believe that they're there to help you, you fucking wrong. Dude, this is the most interesting company I have found. I tell all my friends, the last thing you want is more government helping you. Dude, only you could help yourself, man. You want to help yourself? There's plenty of ways to help yourself. You could work more, you could learn a new skill, you could learn, how to trade, you can learn how to sell stuff online. Like you can make extra money and then snowball that into passive, to other investments. There's ways to really do it. This might be really, I thought Sweden was like safe. I'm over in New York, man, but I heard Sweden was safe. Dude, somebody I know was hot on Talkspace. Back driving. See, the one thing you got to worry with these companies is they might need to raise money. So they might do offerings and shit like that. That's why I trust these companies almost less than the government. But you can definitely find some really good shit and follow them. I'm only looking for revenue growth. Like, shit like that doesn't excite me. Oh, you know what I wanted to look at? Home building stocks. How would I find that? I just want to see what some of them look like. You know what else I wanted to look at this morning? Here you go. Let's bring up. Let's see if there's any crypto investments. I use the term investments very loosely here. Let's see if there's any crypto swings I can jump into. I'm looking for fair value gap inversions. I'm looking for I'm looking for the goodies. See, like I bought this. So that's a fair value gap inversion right there on the daily. I bought that. I'm not buying up here. You can use the same concepts that you use on the lower time frames on larger time frames with some. You got to just back test it on other equities or however you want to call it. Like ETH, for example. Like this is an inversion. This isn't. I don't like this one, but you have 2 inside days back to back. Whatever way that breaks is fucking money. So like, if you have an inversion, that's great. I probably wouldn't have taken that. But then you get 2 inside days, that becomes super fucking interesting to me. It's just so hard to follow all this shit, to be completely honest. I think Bitcoin is done. Bitcoin, I feel like they swept the highs right here. You're getting this little bounce, and now we're going to start trailing off. I'm just looking to see what else. If you want me to look at anything, just let me know. My brother's into this shit. Fart coin. Stupid. So stupid. Oh, what are some of the other ones? Sui. Let's see what Sui's doing. See, Sui could be interesting. You basically got like a cup and handle. You got a small inversion right here, and now you have a rest day. If Stewie, oh, this is fucking. I'm at the wrong fuck. I want to be on this. All right. If Stewie, this is a rest day, right? If the next day pushes over probably 380, you're probably going to get a run up, maybe like a 10% run on Stewie. What up, Corey? I'm just looking at some shit before I head out. I got to go on vacation in a little bit, so I'm just hanging. I'm looking at some charts. I went from charts to freaking crypto. Oh, I found some interesting stuff though. I posted it in the old Discord, but I only trade crypto that large cap lists. I'm just looking at this shit. Like, I think XRP is done. We're just not making newer highs on some of these coins. Dude, my brothers are already like, oh, college football starts today. Dude, I just got a pumpkin spice ad tax. What the fuck? I refuse to buy anything pumpkin spice in August, by the way. Until I'm on this road trip and my wife's like, you want a pumpkin spice latte? And I say no, but I know it's going to taste probably pretty good. So I'll break. I'll break. I don't like any of this crypto shit right now. The charts don't look great. Let me just see a couple other ones. Nah, I'm not playing anything. I'm not swinging it. I am not swinging anything on crypto. I found some cool shit on in some stocks. Let me see what other. I usually don't use any of these other shits. I'm just curious what this scan does. Buy the dip. I don't know. I made some of these actually. Like, look how many I made, and I just fucking don't use them. Golden Weekly. Oh, you know who? Dude, where the fuck is that? Did I not save that one? I didn't save it. That Strat girl had some decent one. It was like 7 weeks down, I think it is. This is mine, laser guided, whatever it's called. Oh, boys and girls. If you got questions about stocks or options, hit me up right now. I'll answer whatever you got. Uh, hit me up about, I'm just going to review this one last time. Hit me up whatever you got. If you got questions on how it works or whatever it may be. That's crazy, this pet insurance company. If that thing fucking goes. Yeah, like their revenues are up, but they're not making a lot of money at all. I should get a scan that's like down over 50%. The other thing I got is this. So this is, let me just take this off, by the way. It fucking looks gross. Looks gross. I got this, which is like stocks that I've liked in the past. I have 2 watch lists, actually. I have stocks I liked in the past, but obviously some of them have gotten fucking destroyed. I'm gonna go to the weekly. You know, like I think Blink, yeah, it was an EV charging company. This was 3D company. I don't like playing anything that's under like, dude, it's gotta be a special company to be under $10 for me to buy. Snap is the most interesting one out of all of them. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna buy Snap. Bro, Neo. Remember Fastly? Fastly was hot. Pubmatic was hot. This is Nerd Wallet. This is a robotics, this is a robotics company. This one's actually interesting. Path is a robotics company. I'm going to show you another site I use. So I use this one also for companies I like. You can just kind of look. You can see like, all right, they're growing the quarterlies. It's growing. It's only growing like less than 7% a year. Like that's not going to get the company cranking. You know, you want to see that big growth. You want to see it. Dude, Tiger was interesting. It's a Chinese company. I almost fucking bought this piece of shit too. It was so cheap. I would have held it for a long ass time, but it definitely paid. Look at that in like 1 week. It went from $3 all the way to 14. Sonos. Just seeing if any. This one's interesting. This is a shipping company. They pay a large dividend. They obviously weren't super high during COVID because they were shipping. This is one a lot of people are looking at. D-Local. D-Local is one that's definitely being tossed around. They are an international company. They're not in the U.S., I don't think. Is stock and options like crypto? No, crypto is like coins. Stock or options, you're buying stock of an actual company, not just air, which is like coins. Coins are like air. I'm loving this company. I've been playing this one for a while. I'm kind of playing the range right now. Dude, this company got as low as fucking 250. It's crazy. If you think mortgages are going to start coming back, rocket companies is a good one to be involved in. The government just bought 10% of Intel. Yin Yang. Dude, I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not buying this company at all, but Pfizer is trading at an all-time low for its value. Like the PE ratio is at the lowest ever. The stock is trading below COVID lows, and revenues are way higher than they were back in 2020. This is what you'd call like a value play, I guess. Eventually Pfizer, once Trump gets out of office, these health companies, if a Democrat wins, all these health companies are going to rip back. The problem is Trump's going after them. So when Trump goes after them, legislation and stuff like that is going to be a headwind. But if a Democrat wins, they'll start turning it around. And a lot of these health companies, UNH, Pfizer, you'll start to see a flip back. They'll probably outperform the market. This is one I like. DigitalOcean. I feel like Pinterest could be so much better than it is. Just not. You just took off recently, yeah. Chewy was another COVID darling. Got absolutely fucking destroyed. So this is why I follow that other scan I was talking about. Like HIMS came out and then it dumped. But while it was dumping, the revenues kept growing and growing and growing. And that's why I invested in HIMS. And you can see what happened. Warren Buffett owns a fuck ton of this. Warren Buffett owns so much Oxy. I'm just looking. I love this company. That's how I got into Lemonade also. Same scan I picked up on HIMS. I fucking missed the boat on this one. Motherfucker. I played it a couple times, but I could have bought all day in the 20s. All day in the fucking 20s, man. And then they came out, that acquisition news was that, and it came back down. And I should have just fucking bought. Damn, that's more than a dub. More than a dub in 4 months, 5 months. I don't like where it's at now, and I'm probably out on it now. Etsy's trash. Yeah, man. All good. Enjoy. I'll see you Monday on the stream. This is one a lot of people are liking, this UPST. I'm going to have to dig into that one. PayPal, super interesting. PayPal has been sitting at this base for a very long time. At some point, PayPal is going to break out of this long base, and you're going to see it fucking rip. Just mark my words. At some point, it's gonna do like this. And it hangs, and then it's just gonna start fucking ripping. Wayfair sucks. Nike is considered super low right now. I like 4. Roku just came out with something that's going to increase their revenues. There was news. I think that they're offering an ad platform now. What Roku? I think they just released an ad platform. They haven't had news with it on yet. Yeah, Roku launches its own self-serve ad platform. Oh, no, they launched a $3 ad-free streaming platform. So basically, I guess there was ads, and now like Netflix, they have an ad-free platform. Which I tell you right now, if it starts at $3, that shit's going to be $9 in a year or two, and then it's going to be $15. I like that. That's going to be a big source of income, and Roku is low. They actually have earnings coming up. This would be the earnings that you'd be watching for. You'd be watching for the November earnings because they're going to talk about how many people are taking the ad-free platform. Where do I buy? E-Trade. E-Trade. Like, for anybody who's watching, I'll show you. I'll show you proof. Yeah, this was Friday. This is when I show you this screen, this is all E-Trade. Yeah. What up, Pine? Yeah, this is all E-Trade. Oh man. So yeah, I like Roku, the ad-free platform. That ad-free platform is what drove Netflix revenues where it is, because you're buying ad-free, and then it goes, like I said, $3, $9, $12, and the next thing you know, their revenue numbers just keep going up due to people paying not to see ads. So they're making more money on not showing you ads than the ads. And that's what I think Roku is going to head to. They've been basing for a long time, and watch, if you look at let's see Roku's revenue. Let's see. Yo, Pine, you trade stocks and options or not really? Yeah, see, like they're growing at 14%, almost 15% growth. And I would say that their revenue growth is going to spike due to the ad-free platform that they're charging. That's going to be a big, to me, that's going to be a big driver. All eyes are going to be on that to see how they're making money on that. If they come out with a number that's like, they're growing at 18 or 20%, this thing's going to fucking rocket. Yeah. I feel like SPX spreads are still in. I feel like that's still, it's options, but it's definitely in the futures bait. Like, you're still looking at the NQ chart or the ES chart. You're not really like, you're still on that aspect of it. I know a lot of people that do that though. Yo, you want to see the craziest video ever? Pine, check this shit out. I'll post it in this chat. Who did I sent it to Jay last night. Yo, check out, talking about SPX options. That should bring you to it, right? Let me see. I just clicked on it myself. Yeah. Yeah, it brings it to you.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Yeah. Sangucci pops $1.6 million on basically like it's a 1 day trade or 2 day trade. He's legit. I've known about him for fucking a real long time. Dude, I like that Roku. I like that. I freaking forgot about it. Roblox. Holy shit, Roblox took off. But this is what happens if you guys don't notice. So during COVID, everything popped, right? Everything basically sold off. And then a lot of these companies have just been basing for a year or 2 or 3. And eventually, I think that's called, what they call it, stage 4 base or stage 4 decline into basically a stage 1 base, and then they rebuild it back up. That's what like PayPal is seeing. Like they're back. The whole cycle has completed. Yeah, 4 stages of. Let me see if I can fucking see it. I'll bring up the photo for you guys. Here it is. All right, so my bad. Stage. See, this is what you get a lot of, right? Stage 1 is the original base. Stage 2, it has this massive run up, and then it consolidates, and then you just see it get completely destroyed. Stage 4 decline. And then stage 5, and then it starts again, is basically what happens. And that's what a lot of this stuff did during COVID. You know, this, Hims, Lemonade, like a lot of stuff. They have this massive fucking decline. You know, this didn't really base, but like Elf was one of those that everybody loved during COVID and after. I saw Elf down here. I should have fucking bought. This one's interesting. They do transplants. Dude, I think Bob is gonna fucking rock it. See how you popped, and then you had your final decline, and then you based for a while, and now you're starting your next uptrend. Airbnb sucks. This is one I like. D-Dog, they're really an interesting company. It's all data driven. Dude, the Plute Group is up that much. This is a home builder. Dude, I feel like homes are just gonna. That's crazy. Same thing with Toll. Toll's doing the same shit. They said it's cheaper. Actually, it's cheaper to buy a new home than an existing home right now. I saw that somewhere. The gap has never been that large. I love SE, by the way. Yo, what up, Lee? SE is definitely a banger company. But this is another example. You have the initial base, and then it has this massive run up, accumulates at the top, and then you have that last massive sell off, right? You have that massive sell off, and then you base for fucking years, 1-2 years, and now it's starting its next run back up. As long as the company is quality and keeps fulfilling. Dude, I hit this company in my kid's college fund. I bought right here, and I fucking unloaded like 160. It was like 130% gain in his college fund. I knew about this company all the way down in the fucking 17-20. Didn't hold on the first run up, and I said I always wanted to rebuy it. My kids can thank me. I don't know if you guys follow Chris. I guess his last name's Camilio or something like that. He's hot on Lulu. And the reasons are pretty interesting. First of all, he goes off of search data a lot. So a lot of people are searching Lululemon. But also with all these weight loss drugs, people are becoming skinnier and more fit. So as Lululemon's going down, people are getting skinnier and getting more fit, that they would buy Lululemon more likely now. And they also, it broke into some other market, but it was just very interesting. And I jumped in on it. Lululemon has never been this low for ages. And it makes sense, the weight loss. And then if you go to Google Trends, you can see more people are searching for it. He put together a nice little reasoning behind it, little thesis. And, I just don't follow. I take that thesis. I do my own homework, but I like it. What that guy, Sutton Kitty, say, I like the stock. Yo, Google is doing Waymo in New York City. If Waymo takes off, Google will be valued. Google might go 3x from here. The only thing you got to watch out about Google is Apple was talking about doing AI search instead of using Google search on Safari. So just got to watch out. Just seeing what else is out there. FedEx sucks. I will get into UNH. This is the Buffett pump. Buffett bought, Michael Burry bought. This comes down, basically, I wouldn't even buy it here, but if it comes down to like 300 or right below, I'm in on UNH. Just remember though, this might be one you're fucking holding for like a year or two. Duolingo looks like it's just gonna dump. Anybody got questions or stocks you want me to bring up? Questions about stocks, questions about options, questions about crypto, futures. I trade it all. If you got questions, just ask. Man, everything's so fucking high right now. I remember Netflix was 150. Is that where it was here? No, 150 was during COVID, I think. Was it? That was prior? No, it was right here. I remember they had earnings. They had an earnings report. I was in my mom's office. No, it wasn't that earnings then. Maybe it was a different earnings then. Dude. Millie's like the Amazon of other fucking countries. All right, I just went through my shit. I posted a lot of this stuff that I liked in the stock options area. Any questions, comments, anything? Anything? Other than that, I'm going to go get ready for fucking vacation. I got a 5-6 hour ride in front of me. I just wanted to come on and I do this anyway, so I figured might as well just stream it. So if you got questions, I'll wait 1 or 2 minutes. Oh, I just fucking cracked my back. Anything? Anybody that's watching got questions? This is just the process I do every week. Yeah, man. Everyone thinks you just hit the button on Monday while the market's going on, but I create lists of companies I like, and then I'll research them further. I'll be honest with you, I'll just give you a quick rundown. I find charts that I like, or companies where the revenue is growing, right? Like this. And then I will then turn around and do my research. I also go on Twitter and just see what people are talking about it, because Twitter is like a net. Like, say you're going fishing. I don't just throw in my one rod, I throw the net. So I go on Twitter and say, I'll type in the symbol and I'll just scroll and see what people are posting about it, because you can't do all your information on every single company. So I'll just search, and I'll just see what people are talking about. And then if it really strikes my interest, then I'll look at just some news releases. I look at their product, and then I'll say, okay, like this is something I like, or this is something I don't like. But yeah, it starts with revenue increase, and then it moves to that. And then I also have a different Twitter that I follow people that I actually like, people that I feel are very intelligent, that post very good information. And I'll go on that Twitter and just see what they're talking about, because, they have other scans and other shit. Like, some people only scan on fundamentals. So I'll be like, all right, well, what are they talking about? Or news that came out recently that I missed. So I have multiple Twitter accounts that I don't post on, and all it is to get the best information I can to then draw conclusions about different stocks and companies. I was scheming. I was thinking about what industry to short when AI takes over. Dude, that's going to be rough, because AI is going to help a lot of companies get rid of employees. So once they get rid of employees, profits are going to go up. Like, it helps out all, like, airlines helps out. It helps out like anything that has warehouses, because there won't be any warehouse workers. Amazon helps out all the tech companies. I don't really know who loses, but you're probably better off playing the other way, because there's more winners than losers. I don't know who would lose. Dude, they even have lawnmowers that basically AI. They have the lawnmower that's like the Roomba bot. You hit the button and it cuts your lawn for you. It's crazy. Crazy. They got everything, man. I would say there's more winners than losers. You just got to find the smallest company I found today that is interesting is this company, Pros Holdings. Revenue growth is basically through the roof. They are dumping, and it's an AI company. It helps boost revenues, and they're in the airline industry. I got to see exactly what they are, but it's never been cheaper. Let me just fucking see real fast. I'm so interested right now about this thing. Let's see if I search and do Pro with the stock symbol. Oh, the fucking problem is it's a fucking. Oh, look. Oh no, this guy. The problem is it's a crypto fucking company. It's a crypto coin also. I gotta really look, because it's a crypto company, and you gotta filter out crypto. It's very interesting. But all right, I'm jumping off. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to be streaming on Monday on the main channel. So if you got questions, or come to the Discord. If you got questions, ask me there. If not, enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you guys later. I don't even know where the fucking tab is. I don't know where the tab is. Oh, here we go. All right.